We could all get dark circles due to a number of reasons. Sometimes these dark circles are temporary, but sometimes they can be really stubborn to take care of. But today, with advanced cosmetics as well as cosmetic procedures, there is a lot of help for dark circles. Let's find out. Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Rubina. I've had a career spanning 22 years between healthcare, IT and skin and hair. And I post videos once a week on all these three topics. So do stay tuned. This video answers 5 questions. We will learn what are dark circles. We will understand why do we get dark circles. We will then discover how ingredients can actually help us fight dark circles temporarily as well as the stubborn ones. We will learn an eye care routine that will not only help us prevent dark circles but also help us lighten the existing ones. And during the course of this conversation, we will discover ingredients that can help us as well as some procedures that can extend good help to really stubborn dark circles. So the first question, let's learn what are dark circles. Now, dark circles are often misunderstood as not only dark circles but also sometimes when people have under eye bags, and especially as we mature in age, the fat tends to move down and there's a hollow that's formed here, and that is also termed as dark circles, whereas that is really just a shadow that's being cast here. The real definition of dark circles is a darkness that is around your eye area, and it's generally equal on both eyes. One eye, in some cases, one eye might be a little darker, but generally it is equal. Eye bags are cosmetically easier to hide because if you use a caffeine-based product, a coffee bag or a tea bag, they tend to deflate. If you put ice on it, it helps release the lymph fluid and the eye bags can completely disappear. But dark circles, on the other hand, can take a very long time to disappear. Now let's understand why do we get dark circles. We get dark circles because of 3 reasons: habits, health, genetics. Habits. Those nasty bad habits we all have. The number one bad habit that can give you dark circles is smoking. Quit it while you're still ahead. The second bad habit that can give you dark circles is if you have a power issue and you don't like to wear glasses. Yes, the strain on the eye is so much that it can actually give you physical dark circles. The third bad habit is to scratch and itch our eye as vigorously as possible. That's the worst thing we can do to our eye. The eye area is so thin and delicate that rough treatment can really cause damage on it. And especially if you're prone to dark circles, it can really make the dark circles darker over a period of time. The next bad habit is sleep. Sleep means 7 to 8 hours of really restful sleep. Sleep is not sleeping at 1 o'clock in the night and getting up at 6 o'clock and saying that is how much I can sleep. For us to function well, sleep is extremely important, and lack of sleep will 100% give you dark circles. So a good thing to do for yourself is to actually get into a habit of sleeping. So you switch off all your gadgets, get into a meditative mood, relax out for the day, and actually practice sleeping 7 to 8 hours if you're not used to already. Social life, chatting with friends, catching up with people, television shows, everything can wait, because dark circles are a far more difficult problem to solve if you have them due to lack of sleep, which is built over a period of time. The second reason is health. Among the many health reasons that can give us dark circles, there are 2 to 3 very prominent reasons. Number one is hemoglobin. A lot of us don't really track or measure our hemoglobin regularly, or if it is little, point below or 2 points below, we kind of take it very casually. But low hemoglobin over a period of time can really mess up with the eye area and make the area extremely dark, giving us dark circles. So it's good to address that problem as early on as we can. The second issue that can give us dark circles is if we are suffering from PCOS or PCOD. There's so much of hormonal shift happening in the body that one of the thing that surfaces on our skin is dark circles. The third reason could also be diabetes. Diabetes leads to low blood circulation or very poor blood circulation, and one of the areas that is affected very badly is the eye area. There is such poor blood circulation in this area, and therefore less oxygenated blood, that you tend to get a lot of darkness in that area, and that shows up as dark circles. The last reason is genetics. That is an unfortunate baggage that a lot of us Indians carry, because for some of us genetically we are just predisposed to dark circles. Our grandma would have had it, our mom would have had it, our aunts would have had it, and so sometime in your early 20s these dark circles start appearing. But there's a lot that can be done, especially if you're predisposed genetically to have dark circles, and the earlier we kind of attend to this issue, the better it is. Now let's come to the third section. The third section we're going to be discussing what are the various advanced ingredients that can actually help us fight dark circles. Well, today we have a multitude of these ingredients which are really effective in fighting dark circles. The number one and my personal favorite is the niacinamide. Niacinamide helps us get rid of pigmentation. It is very well tolerated by any skin type. It is specifically very good for sensitive skins. And a lot of people with extremely sensitive skin are also more prone to dark circles, because even a little bit of irritation over a period of time can really darken up that eye area. And niacinamide is completely safe to be used around the eye area. So it's a top product to go to for dark circles. The second great ingredient to look for in your eye care is Lumiskin. Lumiskin is this ingredient that's been around for some time. It is extremely gentle and really helps fight pigmentation. So if you're picking up an eye cream, it's good to look at the ingredient and check if they have Lumiskin in it. Yes, caffeine also helps, but caffeine really helps a lot if you have a lot of puffiness around your eye or if you have a lot of eye bags. But Lumiskin actually helps lighten the pigmentation or the darkness around the eye area. So it's a very effective ingredient to look in your eye care. Unfortunately, unlike niacinamide, it doesn't come as a separate ingredient. It always comes in a composition of other ingredients. One of the eye creams I've seen it in is an eye cream from Requel. This is not a sponsored video, but I have used it and it did give me a little bit of relief. I wouldn't say that it worked magically. When I started using it, I got, I think, a good amount of relief, but over a period of time it kind of plateaued and didn't really work beyond a point. The third great ingredient to look in your eye care are retinols. Now, retinols are especially good for stubborn or long-lasting dark circles. Retinol is great because it can repair deep damage within the skin. It is also very well tolerated, especially if it is very well formulated. And retinol, as we know, changes the cell turnover rhythm of our skin, because the more rhythmic and nice the cell turnover is, the more newer cells come to the surface, and therefore the skin is healthier and brighter, fresher and younger. So retinol is definitely an ingredient to look for in your eye care. And it is especially good for stubborn dark circles. Did I already mention that? Just saying it again. Retinol is fantastic for stubborn dark circles. The fourth, and also one of my favorites, is vitamin C. Vitamin C, as we know, is great in brightening the skin. It fights free radicals, it fights skin damage, it also fights photo damage, it also lightens pigmentation, and it's extremely well tolerated around the eye area. Especially if the composition is really well done, it's really good. Plus, vitamin C is an ingredient that you can wear even during the daytime. So full marks for a night and day treatment, and therefore great results. The fourth section, where it is great to get ingredients that can help us fight dark circles, it's also good to adopt a nice eye care routine that will not only help us delay or prevent dark circles, but it also help us heal the dark circles faster. Along with these ingredients, it also helps to adopt a routine that will make sure that our eye area remains healthy, hydrated, and therefore not so prone to dark circles. I personally follow a 5-step eye care routine. Got it. The first one. It is so important to clean the eye area. First thing is to clean it, and second thing is to clean it gently. So I always use a double cleanse. In fact, I swear by the double cleanse. In fact, 60% of your skin troubles are taken care of by the double cleanse. I have a very detailed video on it. I'm going to share the link in the description below. Do have a look. So cleaning up with the double cleanse really works because the oil cleanser really helps remove the makeup. Then the water cleanser helps remove all the sediments that might be left because of the oil cleanser, plus any traces of makeup. So it gives your eye area a very gentle, moisturizing cleanse, which is very, very essential. Number 2 is an eye massage. It is incredibly important to do a gentle massaging of your eye area at a very regular rhythm. So you could do it twice a week, you could do it thrice a week, you could even do it every day. It doesn't take too much. You just need to, you're anyway going to apply an eye cream, just need to apply a little bit and do it like this, and then go in with a little bit of an almond oil and massage it. Now, if you don't want to mix the eye cream with the almond oil, what I would recommend is cleanse the eye area, do an almond oil massage about 5 minutes, and then re-cleanse the area out because the oils might interfere with the efficiency of the eye cream. So oil cleanse it out and then go in and apply the eye cream. Third, a weekend pack. It is so important to do a weekend pack. You can do a coffee weekend pack. It will help you depuff the area. You could do a raw milk pack. In fact, raw milk is my favorite because that is one pack that actually helps in giving our skin this nice light peel and actually helps with pigmentation. It's a great pack to anyway use on your face and neck area, but for the eye area especially, it's very good. So you take a little bit of raw milk, have it cooled down. In fact, the colder it is, the better. And then take a cotton ball, put it into the raw milk, dampen it, squeeze out the extra, tuck on your eyes. 15 minutes and you're done. Fourth, invest in a good eye cream. Eye creams are so incredibly important. Of course, there's a lot of noise and a lot of conversations that, eye cream and moisturizers are almost the same, there's no big difference, but there are also eye creams which are performance based, which will have your ingredients like niacinamide, they might have Lumi Skin, or they'll have caffeine based ingredients, and so they work beautifully for the eye area. And I recommend that the earlier you start on an eye cream, the better it is, because prevention is always better than trying to lighten the dark circles. So start early, 25, 26, especially if you're prone to having dark circles genetically, or if you have allergies, or if you wear glasses. Everybody should just do it. I think so. Last and the most critical, sunscreen. Sunscreen will help keep the area protected, prevent wrinkles, and prevent sun damage. Put on the sunscreen. A combination of all of these ingredients as well as daily eye care routine will really help in preventing the dark circles. But unfortunately, there are situations where dark circles are genetic, or some of us are just very prone to it, and these kind of surface very early on in life, around 25, 26 also. And even anemia, like I have really bad anemia. If you have dark circles, you're really stubborn, you've had them for some time, there is something called a blurring of dark circles that can be done. Before I give you the details on that, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, do subscribe for more videos. And oh yeah, I forgot. So about the dark circles, what you can do is there's something called blurring of dark circles. There is a procedure that is done apart from the lasers. There are a lot of lasers available for dark circles. Those also work, but I've seen for some really stubborn dark circles, I know that there's a procedure that is done where they actually kind of tattoo over your eye area. So they kind of match the pigment of your skin to the eye area, and therefore the dark circles just disappear. If you're interested in that procedure, let me know. I'm going to get in the details and share that again with you. I'll probably do a more detailed video on that one, but as is part of the plan. So if you're interested, do drop a note and we will do that. Now, if you have dark circles which are because of age and there is a hollow here and that's casting shadow, then most of the cosmetic clinics today have something called fillers, and these fillers are extremely safe. I know we all have this fear against cosmetic surgery because we see these cases where it goes really bad, but cosmetic surgery today is fairly advanced and very safe. Of course, you need to choose a good doctor and preferably go to somebody with whom you've checked their patients and seen the results over there, but it's really safe and is highly recommended as a good fix for taking care of the shadows here, because moment the fillers go in and lift the face up, it immediately takes away years from your face, because the darkness which gives us tiredness or makes the face look very dull, and the dark circles, they completely disappear. So it's a very good procedure to consider. If you would like for me to get more details on that, or actually do a live session with some doctor, that is something I would be very open to do it. So do leave a comment below if you are interested in knowing about the procedure. Till I see you again, please do like and subscribe, and stay well.